have to be careful right in there. Put a little bit right in here, the base of this. Maybe just a little bit of paint. So this stuff is very, very, very response. The response on it does not play around. I mean, it's like souped up thinner or something. It's got a crazy thin agent to it. Sure does. I don't know how long this stuff may take to dry. I hope it don't take too long. Let's take a little bit of that up top right there. So I'm gonna take a little bit more Payne's Gray. Ooh, that stuff is fast. It's just strong. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it. I might just go back to using like liquid and things like that. See how I darkened some of that right there? You can create these beautiful lighting effects with this stuff, or with any glaze. And that's where people love to see that in paintings for some reason. I think because it looks really natural and stuff. But yeah, I love to take this when it's real thin. You can create some real cool foliage and stuff like that a lot of times, you know. Very cool. Wonder if I could get a darker right in here. Like maybe that's goes back in there, so feather this out with my finger. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but it's darker because it's wet. Yeah, we'll let it dry and see what that looks like. Look at all these. That old tree, nice look. We'll see how that works out. This stuff don't put my eyes out first. Very nice to work with, but strong. Just got a strong thing to it. Put a lid on it, put some of that stuff back in the bottom. Strong, strong, strong. But that's part of it. Part of painting, sometimes you experiment and see things you like, some things you don't. All that good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna lay that brush down. And let's go with a even smaller liner brush on the tip of it. It's a little tiny. When you get this brush right here, what is this, a 0? Let's say 10, a 10 0. So it's going to be really, really, really small. So this over here, so I don't have to breathe it so bad. Whew, strong stuff. I guess it'll be all right. Mix up some brighter orange. Hey, when I get a chance painting oranges, I like it. Might add a little white to that, make it a peachier color brighter. It matches a lot of that over in there. You can do just some tiny detail work with this. What I like, you can get in there and do a little small stuff. See, I can put all kinds of little things that you'd never think that were in there. Sticks and twigs. I think that's what makes painting, when you take the time to put all the stuff that you would see in nature and all the little things you can think of, you know, in imagination. Think, well, that's just kind of bare. It needs something to grow in, because, you know, this field would just be overrun with just thousands and thousands of little twigs and sticks and things like that. I'm gonna go right over this. I put that medium down and see this little brush with that paint thin down, it'll just let me. Lights coming through there hitting tops of these. See there? And I have just some small little bushes. Now, one thing that I'm thinking about, I'm gonna grab some, let's just darken this color back up a little bit. We'll get some orange, bright orange. And I'm going to put just a little bit of that medium's got some of that gray in it, so it just toned it down a little bit. Maybe that's a good thing. See, like these little bushes and stuff over here. Let's just put a few little just kind of give them a little something, you know. They need something to say, hey, I'm over here too. It's looking a little bland. Sometimes bland ain't bad though, don't get me wrong. It's just, sometimes it's too much. Bland can be too much. I see something there. The opportunity to put in the stone. Let's see if we can do that. I'm going to add a little more gray to this. Right here. Let's make a brown color. Fit with the picture, but there's a stone. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty nice. A few more things over in here. We want some of this grass to, and little things happening that's magical around through there. I'm wondering about putting something around this tree here, maybe like a pretty color. Let me see this color. Oops, chair is really loud. Squeaky chair. This way that this comes around, I thought it's pretty cool. It almost looks like he's got something wrapped around, you know, like a cloth or something. But we'll just put like some kind of little I'm putting in this rosy color to start with because everything else is rusty. I want this to be completely different. Almost like a cooler color, but a fresh life feel to it, so it will help with all that. And I'm kind of drawing. I don't have no idea how I want this pattern to go. Maybe crisscrossing and just doing different things. Alright, let's do the other side just a little bit so we got some uniform. But yeah, I tell you that medium is really gets that paint thin. Makes them a little bigger. Alright, now I'm going to just add some white to this. It's going to make a real pretty rosy color into the, just lighten it up, pretty pink color. See there? Don't want to rid of all of it, but let's just bring this up a notch. Some here and there, and it looks like you got little blooms, and all this stuff that's dying down, you got something blooming. Ain't that what life's about? Things dying down, other things are blooming, new life's born. That's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. I think it's pretty nice. I'm going to put just a little bit of that color back into this, just to say it's in the shadow. I'll bring it right on down the trunk there some, just so it doesn't look like it's you know, just a ring around it. It's got to be coming from somewhere, so maybe it's on the other side of the tree or something, but I'm gonna put this over here. Remember, this is kind of a shadowed color, so I want it to be away from this bright. You know, if it's on this, let's put it down on the other side there. Well, hopefully we'll have this one done pretty soon. Just a few. See, when you get down here, you can see kind of, it comes from somewhere down in here, but who knows? It's growing up through there and underneath things you can't see. It's just not always seen. Let's put just a, I'm gonna put just a little bit more of that original color in. And let's go right over here. It's almost like berries or something, is what it kind of looks like. Some kind of fall berries. Put some muscadines out there. Now that would be worth it, wouldn't it? Some good muscadine wine. Oh well, let's see what we got here. Put just a little bit more of that. Maybe there's just a pop. I know what would look cool. I know this might be a far-fetched idea, but see this right here? Maybe some of it's coming right out of there. Now then. Well, we could make some stand up. When I sit back, I keep getting these ideas of squeaking this chair. I guess that's what it's all about. Look at there. That's much better. Get more of that. There's life even out here when things are winding down. Does it? Alright. Well, next time we'll work on this spot over here, or, you know, we get it all took care of, and there's not very much left on this painting. So let's call it right there. And I hope you like this one when we get finished with it and get everything took care of on it. I believe you'll enjoy it, or at least we hope you do. So I want to thank you for tuning in, and remember, paint and make it happen. See you next time.